Alrighty, everyone, what's going on? Phil here, and welcome to DSPReacts, and welcome to our monthly long-form event for April 2023. This month, we are doing something completely differently. The last couple of months, our long-form events have been things such as, YouTuber downfall drama videos and things like that. And as fun as it is to cover those, and informative as well, you got to mix it up every once in a while. You can't just do the same thing constantly. And I feel like after last month with the Wings of Redemption event we did, it's kind of like we're enough of the drama, right? Let's do something different. Let's do something funny. And actually, it was you guys, the viewers, who helped me kind of think of a bunch of YouTube channels and things that we could react to today that would not be nonsensical drama or things that are going to basically be so, oh my God, oh. Instead, something just kind of fun and silly. And that's what we're doing today with the Internet Historian YouTube channel up here. You guys told me that this channel has lots of funny videos, and that basically those videos cover various topics, some of which could be very pertinent to stuff that I already do, like gaming. But some of these other videos have nothing to do with gaming, but instead have to do with like historical events and things that have happened. And I guess this guy covers them in a very funny way, like nonstop, like comedy. And I'm interested. I'm interested to see what these videos will be like. All right. So what we've done today is it's going to be a marathon day here on DSPReacts, where I'm going to be watching a series of videos from Internet Historian. I'm going to break up those videos into 1 hour chunks, essentially, of me reacting to them to upload to the channel. Depending on what you want, I'm curious how many we'll get through. As you can see, just taking a look at the three first ones that it lists on his channel, they range from around 38 minutes long to around over 50 minutes long. And as you know, if you're doing, long form reacting like I do, it's going to dramatically increase the length of those videos. Some of the reacting stuff I've done has doubled the length of the videos that I've reacted to. So I'm excited to do this. And what we're going to do right now, before we even get started with anything, I'm going to explain the premise of what we're doing today and everything. But I'm going to do a poll live on stream. We have over 300 people in climbing on this stream. What I would like to do is see what video would you guys like to see me react to first, okay? Because I don't know. I actually don't know what you'd like to see first. And I want to get your opinion, all right? So let's do it. Start a poll, and we do 4. So which Internet Historian video should I watch first? And the options are, let's do that zone between area 50 and 52, the cost of Concordia, the goodening of No Man's Sky, and I think it's called The Fall of 76. Is this the Fallout 76 video? There it is. Yes. The Fall of 76. Okay, let's get this poll going. So literally, based on what you vote on right now, in this poll will determine what video I react to first. All right? So how does it work? Well, we're going to be watching together live. I'll be pausing probably frequently to make comments. I believe that this is both factual, but a lot of jokes. Since it is comedy, I'll probably be laughing a lot at the stuff or cringing if it's not funny. I guess we'll see. You guys know I'm honest. So I'm going to tell you what I truly think about what's in these videos. And now, if I think it's really funny, I'll tell you. And if I don't think it's that funny, I'll also tell you. All right? What I'm going to be doing is transitioning back and forth. As you can see, I have 2 different setups here. Let's, actually, I'm glad I did that now so I can do this. There we go. So here I am, hello, here in the corner, so we can watch full screen, or I could go back over here if I have something that I want to talk about and emphasize. We can swap over to this one, all right? Now, just to make this very clear, this is a very interactive stream. If you guys have stuff to talk about, you have comments on what we're watching, or you want to bring something up maybe that I don't know or whatever, please, tag me in the chat. All contributions are greatly appreciated. This is the only stream I'm doing today. I'm not doing any gameplay today. I'm not splitting the streams between my channels. What you see today is exactly what we're doing all day long, okay? So any support here on DSPReacts would be greatly appreciated, whether that be just simply liking the stream. That helps a ton. It adds engagement, all right? And, engaging with me. having conversation. All right? Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. In particular, with memberships. Memberships are a great way to support this channel because since I'm rewatching other people's content, hence the name Reacts, a lot of the times these videos get claimed and or demonetized, and I don't really make anything on them. But memberships allow this to be a channel that I can actually make some earnings on. So if you become a member today, thanks a lot. There is a lot of benefits to being a member of DSP Reacts. First of all, once a week I do a show called DSP versus the Internet. If you're a channel member, you're guaranteed to nominate shows, or excuse me, clips for that show. You're the people who get to nominate the clips that I watch every week on my React show. If you become an Ultra member, okay, you guaranteed to get your clip watched for sure 100%. All right? So that's a really awesome thing you get for being a member. In addition, if you become a channel member today, you get access to these archive streams immediately. All right? Otherwise, what I do is I split up these streams into digestible videos of about an hour in length, and then I upload them. So, for example, let's say, we watch The Cost of Concordia first. Let's say that takes 2 hours for me to react to. I'll split it up into 2 1-hour parts, and I'll probably upload them today, one part today, one part tomorrow, or whatever. And, it'll slowly be a burn over the week where I'll release all the content from today's marathon over the course of this week on the channel. But if you're a member, as soon as this stream goes offline, you can access the raw, unedited stream in its entirety. So you can watch it back and enjoy the content immediately and not have to wait the rest of the week. It's just another thing I do for channel members and a way to incentivize membership, okay? Of course, you get access to emotes. You get access to all kinds of stuff if you become a channel member today. So please consider it, all right? Now, also, we are going to have more people on stream today than we usually do. Usually on a stream here on DSP Reacts, we have like maybe 300 people. We already have over that. I'm expecting that this is a long-form React event, that if people like it, it's probably going to do better than my standard React stream. And therefore, today would be a great day if you wanted to support this channel and the community as a whole. If you wanted to gift some memberships to the channel, this would be a great day to do so. Because I tell you right now, look at all the people waiting in the wings, ready to accept a gifted membership. If you're interested in that, type !gifted to the stream chat right now. That should bring up a link that you can click on, and you can enable gifted memberships on your channel. I get the feeling perhaps there will be a big amount of gifted memberships today. Maybe. There's never a guarantee. But if people were going to do that, it would probably be today. Okay? So, please consider it. And of course, as usual on my streams, we have reward tiers set up for any tips that I receive today. So if we raise 50 bucks in tips today, I'll put on Gunner glasses. If we raise $100 in tips, you get to vote on a silly hat for me to wear. If we raise $150 in tips, you get to vote for a silly vest for me to wear. And then if we happen to get more than that, like let's say we hit 200, 250, every 50 bucks we'll do another, hey, you want a new hat or a new vest or something like that, okay? Now, this is the only stream I'm doing today. So it would be great if you could support it. Tomorrow I go back to regularly scheduled gameplay and everything over on my gameplay channel, DSP Gaming. But this is what we're doing today. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're more casual content. It's not really ultra serious content. We could take our time. I'm in no rush to get through a video. If you guys want to talk, you have other topics you want to tag me about, I'm totally 1,000,000% ready for that, to chill with you guys, okay? That's what it's all about. Now, being in line with that, there's some food coming later. There's actually some Indian food that I've ordered from a new restaurant my wife and I have never tried before, all right? And it's going to be delivered between like 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So when that happens, we will adjourn for a few minutes for me to go grab the food. There will be a live meal. It's called Feasting with Phil, The Tasteful Truth. And this should have various different cuisines. I believe there's 2 different kinds of curries, as well as some tandoori chicken. And I think there's a dessert. Now, I don't know how big it's all going to be, but I think we ordered like a kind of like a variety deal where you can get a bunch of different things. So I'll be tasting all of these live and let you know what I think about all of them. It should be pretty good. Pretty excited. All right? Wow, Nightbot did 4 of those gifted commands at once. That's weird. I guess Nightbot was lagged. So, there you go. So yeah, so let's chill for a little bit. Let's let you guys vote for a few minutes and see what you want to see. Right now, the Fall of 76 is like way in the lead. But I'll let it sit for a few more minutes. You guys have any topics or anything you want to talk about? First of all, I don't even know much about this internet historian. I've never seen any of the videos. For what I'm to understand, it is a comedy channel that covers factual events that happened in a funny way, like lots of memes and jokes and things, which I'm okay with. I just hope that like I'll be honest, I think it's going to be funny, But at the same time, I'm a little nervous. If the whole thing is jokes, is it going to get too much? Like, this is what we're doing all day today, right? Is it going to end up being too much? Do you think it's going to be too much jokes, too much humor, and then it kind of gets stale? I don't know. You know, when we're watching a long-form documentary, it's a full story. It can't get stale because it's a whole story you have to see from start to end. This is not necessarily that, right? Isn't this more jokes or whatever? Again, I don't know. I've never seen any of these videos. It's a good balance. Hamlover says it's actually a good balance. His videos are evergreen and hilarious. I don't know what you mean by evergreen, but hilarious. A lot of people seem to think that the videos are great. Okay. It's about half and half, says Lemur King. I'm okay with that. Jade, it's good to have you here. He says he's going to be, oh, he watched Godzilla vs. Kong. It was really good, right? Oh, I should say that. I reviewed the movie Godzilla vs. Kong last night, and that video is live here on the channel. If you want to check it out, let me know what you think. You know, I like doing these reviews. I just hope that people care about them. You know, I release them. Sometimes I see comments, sometimes I don't. Like, well, it's content for the channel. So, you know, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any ideas of future things to review. Okay? Better than... Crowderjack says, I think this will be better than drama, in my opinion. All right. I hope... Here's the thing. Is it interesting and fun to watch, like, a dramatic documentary? It is. To see the rise and fall of a YouTuber, and the fact that I am a YouTuber, and I've been through my own rise and fall, and to have those perspectives and things that I bring to the table, I think that basically... It's a lot of fun. But you do it so much, you get tired of it. I mean, how many of these did we do last year? We did, the first it was the Wings documentary. Then it was my own Down the Rabbit Hole. Then it was the John and Howard video. We reacted to the Keemstar documentary. We reacted to the Pro Jared documentary. The second Wings documentary. And now I might even be forgetting some. Honestly. I mean, that's a lot. And it's not something that I want to do all the time. And I want to mix it up. I want to do other things. So I'm glad that you guys did recommend something different. I just hope that it's something that works out and it's fun and entertaining for everyone. It's not like, you know, like I said, my concern is that I'm doing this all day today, and I hope that we just don't get bored. You know what I'm saying? By the way, we can break it up. Well, I mean, being honest here, we can break this up. It doesn't have to be, I just constantly react. If we want to just sit here and relax for a little bit and chill and talk, we can do that. There's going to be food later to break it up anyway. So don't worry that, you know, we're kind of doing the same thing all day. If you want to break it up a little bit, we could do that too. No gameplay, though. You know, we're not doing anything like that. It's more like just kind of a relaxing, sit back day. You know, watch a video and react to it and put some commentary on it and stuff. Well, you guys really want the fall of 76. Let me take a look at this poll. 257 votes out of 360 people on the stream and climbing. The stream is actually going up. By the way, thanks for liking. If you're enjoying the stream today, please give it a like. Engagement is key on YouTube, and the whole engagement thing, you know, I really need help with it, especially this channel, to bring attention that I'm doing content like this on a different channel. It's not DSP Gaming. You know, we're 3 months into the channel. I'm happy with how the channel's doing. I would like to see it grow if possible, and engagement's one of the big ways to do that. If you can give engagement on this stream, it would help, okay? So, yeah. So, fall of 76, 50% of the vote. Wow. Holy moly. How long is that one? It is 26 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for us to react to it. We think it'll be longer than an hour. I guess it depends on how much I have to say. Can we start watching? We will in a minute. Like I said, I wanted to kill a little bit of time before we started. And just if anyone have any questions, anything you guys want to talk about? I really don't have anything to shout out. You know, Joe Man did his membership. And that's it. We got nothing right now to shout out. But by the way, shout outs I am going to shout them out right away when contributions come in. It's not like DSP versus the internet where I save it for between the parts. No, it's going to be a very interactive stream. Did I play Fallout 76? So here's the deal. I did, but only during that one free weekend when it was free during E3, like many years ago. Was it 2019, I think? So whenever it was free, that's when I played it. And it was hilarious because the game had come out in the fall. Here I was playing it like 6 months later, and the game was still a broken, buggy-ass mess. Just in the 2 hours I played, my teammate was glitched on his knees, spinning, and it was like, what the fuck is this? I can't believe that this is a game they were trying to sell, right? Lady Christmas says, the story of 76 is deeper than you think. It's crazy how much went wrong in this game. Oh. Oh yeah, some people are saying Defunctland is amazing. Watch some of that next. I mean, I'm trying to remember what video it was I saw of Defunctland. I think it was it was about a dark ride that they used to have, and it was called The Black Cauldron. It was an animated movie from the 1980s that actually was a failure for Disney because it was a darker movie. It wasn't meant for like little kids, and they did a dark ride of it, meaning it was an indoor ride with effects and everything. And apparently, a lot of people were surprised that this was like a Disney thing. And I think it was like I think it was like a half an hour video. I think it was good. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. But I think I really liked that. Okay. Okay. So I received a tip. I think I know who this is. I received a $20 tip. Yes, indeed, it is from 1 Minute Man. So thank you, 1 Minute Man, for your daily support of my content. I really appreciate that. So by the way, guys, let's see how this goes. All right. Here's the deal. I know that the vast majority of people who watch me for the gameplay stuff. I know that. Although the podcast, admittedly, Level 1 Podcast has gotten a great following in the last year or so. The React stuff, I'm trying to venture out and do different stuff. You guys told me there was a desire to see React content. That's why I started the channel 3 months ago. I think that the weekly show we do is good. I think the weekly show we do is doing well. The reviews I do are hit or miss. Sometimes I do a review, and the review does really well, and sometimes I do a review and no one watches it. I don't really know what causes that. I don't know if it's the movie or just what's going on that week. The tier maker stuff that I've done did really well. So far, I've done 3 tier makers. All of them have done well on the channel. And basically, the last one I did, which was ranking game consoles, dude, it's one of the best viewed videos I have on the channel. Okay? So I'm down for tier maker stuff. If that's what you think is one of the best things I've done on this channel, I will do more of those in the future. It's just, I don't want to do them all the time. I feel like if I do, they're going to get kind of tired and not as fun. I want to do them more sparingly, okay? So some things are working, and some things aren't, I would even say. The long-form React is something I like doing because it allows us to react to longer videos. Like, we would never be able to react to an Internet Historian video during my DSP versus the Internet show. That show is just for small clips. So I like that we can do longer things. But at the same time, I'll be honest, I've noticed that I don't think these are doing as well. Like both the Pro Jared and the Wings long-form events that we did the last couple of months didn't necessarily bring in that much attention. I mean, the views are okay on the on-demand videos, but I noticed the streams in particular didn't do that good. So I'm curious what will happen today now that we're not doing this kind of drama content too. Will people support this and say, hey, I'm glad you're branching out and doing something different. You listen to us. We're not just doing drama. Or if this is like the 3rd straight month where the stream doesn't do that well, maybe I got to think about maybe I do these only every other month, right? Maybe we scale back the long-form reacts a little bit, and we just focus on the show and reviews, and maybe I do more tier makers. Maybe I increase the frequency that I do tier makers, right? Jade says, I think you would love Theme Park Crazy. Ooh, what is that? I never heard of that. Is that a channel that covers theme parks or something? Lanuli says, if this gets tiring today, maybe switch over and watch a Defunctland video. You know, we could do that. Let's play it by ear. This is what I'm telling you. Today is a way more laid-back, casual approach. We're going to start watching a video, see how it goes, see how we enjoy it. If we like that first video, excuse me, and you guys want to go right into another video, we do another one. If you want to break it up and do some Q&A or just chill for a little bit, we can do that. Food is coming later to break it up. If you say, hey, you know, let's switch to something else temporarily, just for one-off and then come back. We could do that too. I'm completely open to suggestions today. Whatever you guys want, it's your time, it's my time. We'll use it wisely, you know what I mean? Hold on a second. My throat is really bothering me today. I apologize. My allergies have started to kick in this week because of spring. I think I have to start taking allergy meds. It's going to start bothering me now. It's stupid. Okay. It's obvious we're doing the fall of 76 first. 50% of the vote. So we're definitely doing the fall of 76 first. Let's end that poll for now. Only more than doubled all the other ones, okay? A lot of people are saying this is his best video. Other people said that the Cost of Concordia was also his best video. So. I like that. Sundance Festival. Oh, I'm pointing to the wrong thing. Sundance Festival says, it was okay, the New York Times. What a great review. It was just okay. I wonder what very serious business is about. It doesn't even say, right? Like, you don't even know what that is. I have no clue what the video is even about. It doesn't say. Jane says, yes, it's a channel about theme park rides. I'd probably like that. I think I would enjoy that. Shout out to Dexter, who did a super chat. Thank you for the first super chat of the day, Dexter. I appreciate that. Let's get this up on the leaderboard. What is an Ultra member? YouTube channels that are in the partner network have different levels of membership. Okay? Standard membership basically means you're getting into the ground level and you get basic level perks. There's a super level and an ultra level. Ultra level on this channel is basically as many perks as you could possibly get. And it basically means... Dexter says, why didn't it highlight the message? I don't know. It did for me. You got a big pop-up in the chat, Dexter. But it didn't have a text message. It just showed you and the balloons. But it didn't show... I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, if you're an Ultra member here on the channel, you get a ton of benefits, okay? You get guaranteed your video watched on my weekly show, DSP versus the Internet. You get to submit other videos to be watched during the show, first come, first serve basis. Also, members here get to vote on all the special events. All right, so... For example, if there's something special going on, a long-form event, and there's a voting on who do you want to see, it's the members who would get, like, priority for that. So, the big benefit of being the Ultra member is basically getting your video watched every week on my DSP versus the Internet. So, if you do an Ultra membership, you get 4 videos watched a month. But also, you get access to these streams early. Like, these streams will go archived here on the channel right after they end, and you can watch the whole stream in its entirety. People who aren't members will watch the videos on demand slowly over the week, you see. Let's see here. So, shout out to Dex. First of all, Dex became a channel member, and then Dex gifted a membership, and that gifted membership went to Manny Ichi. So, congratulations to Manny. Manny, be sure to thank Dex for that. And because of that, we have just gone up 2 memberships. By the way, you may notice that we do have a membership goal of the day for 115 memberships. And you might say, well, where did that come from? Why is Phil trying to hit 150 members on the channel? The most we've ever hit on this channel is 114. So today, if we just simply get to 115, we've hit a new record. The channel has grown. So that's all I'm aiming for today, is just get a little bit of growth by the end of today's marathon stream. That'd be nice. Okay? Very cool. All right. Well, I would say we're winding down here. We're going to get started in a minute. Does anyone have any last-minute questions? Anything you want to talk about? A contribution to shout out before we begin? And by the way, give me a second. I'm going to go blow my nose, and then we're going to begin. So, hold on. All right. Let's see here. Ricky Zebra says, I have interesting facts to share today. Your vest streak was 276, but if we read that number backwards, it's 672, so he's a confirmed detractor. I'll have to think about that one. It's funny, you guys still bring up the vest streak. I don't even think about that anymore. When was the last time we even had a vest twice in a row? I literally don't think about that stuff anymore. It's just not even like it never even comes to mind. But you guys still bring it up like it's some big deal, right? Clyde says, the vest streaks always made the last 15, 20 minutes of your streams funny at night. But yeah, because there were some times that we'd have, like, no tips at all on a stream. And then people would be like, oh my God, is the vest streak going to continue? And then all of a sudden someone would come in with like $100 bomb tip. And then the vest streak would continue. Went on for a while. It was very, you know what? That was so helpful because let me tell you, that was the year that I was going through my bankruptcy and everything was falling apart. And if I didn't have that support for those few months, I don't know how I would have like afforded anything. I'm really grateful for that, guys. I mean, since then, obviously things are different. You know, a lot of things have changed. I'm not even on Twitch anymore. And, a lot of things have adjusted, but it's all good. It's all good. It happened before any price hikes. I mean, you're right. It was before the freaking... That was before... Well, that was during COVID, right? It was 2020. So it was during COVID, but it was before inflation. Yeah. Happy Sunday to you, Derek. It's good to have you here today. New Jack says, who did the biggest bomb ever? That I don't know. I don't... See, here's the thing. I don't document this stuff. Nor do I really remember. I don't really think about it or remember it. Like someone said, what's the biggest tip you ever got? I don't know. What's the biggest amount of gifted memberships I ever got? I don't know. I don't remember any of this, you know. What's the biggest amount of gifted subs I had on Twitch? I don't know. I really don't remember. It's not something... I just like... I think about the future. I don't dwell on the past. You know what I'm saying? Derek is going to be raining all week for him. We are cloudy today. We're cool, cloudy weather this week, so I don't need the air conditioner on today. If anything, just the fan, which is good. You know, I don't like having the air conditioner on anyway, so it's nice today. I just have a fan going, and it's just the oscillating cool fan. If it gets warmer today, I will turn on the air conditioning fan as well, but I'm hoping I don't need to do the air conditioner itself. No, I know for a fact I've had bigger than $1,000 tip. I know I have. I think I remember, at some point, I think I remember 2,000, if not even bigger than that, but I can't remember the circumstances around it. Like I said, I don't think or document those things. Well, maybe start uploading to YouTube? Honestly, it was just kind of boredom. There was a point where I had a really bad back injury, and I used to be an avid Street Fighter player. I used to travel to go to these tournaments and everything. But basically, I got to a point where I couldn't do it anymore. And I was looking for a new hobby to get into console gaming. And I had seen that people had been making videos for YouTube, but none of them really had like personality to them. It was more like someone very dry talking a walkthrough on how to beat a game. A lot of them didn't have a commentary at all. It was just someone playing a game, raw gameplay. And I was like, I feel like I could add something here. If I did a video and I commentated over what I was doing, and I just kind of messed around with it because I was bored, I had nothing to do. It was like something I was looking to do. You know, I didn't think it was ever going to take off, and it blew up. It literally blew up on YouTube for what reason, I have no clue. I don't know. But it did. People really liked it, and I appreciated that they did. And then, you know, that channel, the original Dark Side Phil channel, got more popular over the course of a year. I started to take it more seriously, buy games and cover them. But really, it's just never anything intent. I didn't go into it saying, oh, this is something that I want to do as a job, or this is something that I think I can make money on. It never was that. And I actually did it for 2.5 years before I ever put any ads on my videos. So it was just a hobby that I made no money doing. So shout out to Beware of Bob, who did a super chat. Says, it's the weekend. Thank you, Beware of Bob, for the super chat. And Dexter Manning did a super chat saying that his girlfriend has a crush on me, and he should cosplay as me. That would be incredibly disturbing. I don't think you should do that, Dexter. I think that, you know. And by the way, I'm not sure that your girlfriend would appreciate you saying something publicly like that. She might be very embarrassed now. Derek says the videos that made me laugh were the Conor McGregor video and the guy flipping out over new WWE figures. Oh, he's talking about my DSP versus the Internet show from yesterday. If you didn't see those parts, because they're not live yet, they will be live over the next few days on the channel. But if you become a channel member, you can watch the Raw stream now and see it all immediately. So there you go. No, I'm not making a DSP body pillow. That's disgusting. Can you get a shout out? Beaver wants a shout out. Okay, Beaver. Shout out to Beaver Bother. Okay. All right, shall we begin? I think we'll begin, and it looks like we're doing the Fall of 76 first. Okay. All right, let's get set up here. Let's get started. I'm curious to see what this is going to be. I have no clue. I don't know how it's going to be, so All right, guys. Thank you. So Lily said, sadly, you lost some of your level 1 podcasts forever, especially because they were the first time with the intro. Yeah, I know. What can you do? That's how YouTube works. YouTube granting false strikes without vetting anything because it's idiotic and it's automated and it's stupid. I also like how they lie and they claim that we vetted those. You didn't vet anything. You literally didn't vet a thing because all you got to do is listen and you would know that's not even the song being used in the video, but you didn't vet. You know, they're just lazy. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's not get upset. Let's have fun today, okay? All right. Thank you for watching the intro. I hope you enjoyed it, and now we're going to begin. Awesome.